go. Let's go, let's go.
One play at a
Fly trumpet! Fly ready! Set! Shadow! Set! Ready! Hunt one in! Bring it! Charcoal! Ready! Set! Here we go! Set! Wait!
If you were
Set! Ready! 180! Draw! Got it! Brass! Cooler! Banner! Hot! Ready! Set up! Four! Banner! Ready! Military stunt! There you go! Come on, set! Ready! Drum! Snare! Dance! Cooler! Cool! Let go! Trick 9, beat! Trail! Here we go! Base 27 jump! Flag! Set! Form! 180 up! Base 27 jump! Here we go! Here we go! Let's go! 180!
only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the LSU Tigers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Georgia Bulldogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready to tee it up. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So LSU's offense will start this game off. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Direct snap. Finding an escape route. Got the first down and still on his feet. Lots of running room. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
Yeah, and that's not the start you wanted if you're on this defense. Like, you lost last week, looking to bounce back. One thing you can't do, man, give up explosive plays on the ground. This defense has to hunker in, dial in a little bit. Last week was a struggle. Let's get back on track.
And as an offense, you've got such a special talent playing QB. You've got to do a better job protecting him. If you can let this guy set his feet, he can light this defense up.
They'll run it from the gun. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Makes the catch. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Has to get there to move the sticks. Brought down, but looks as if LSU will pick up the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
They'll run it to the right side. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, in the opening drive of the game, establishing the rhythm and the cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback is...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
On the move from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Georgia's offense will go to work for the first time today. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Georgia sends out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He's got it. He gets a block. Things like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch. Don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quick release on the RPO. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Bringing the heat. Got his man on the right. Breaks into the open. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on third down. They'll try to run for it. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here.
I like the way this offense is ending the first half. Like, putting a good drive together. I like the running down here in this area. You got to be physical in this part of the field. You've got a good lead. You've got a chance to go in the half with more momentum, continue to run the ball, eat the clock, and put some points on the board.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Perhaps drawing confidence by converting an earlier fourth down. They'll try to do it for a second time in the opening quarter. LSU will get a first down. No problem for the offense there. They just took care of business.
And you practice these situations nowadays. You know you're going to go for it on fourth most of the time. 4th and 1, you feel very confident. You're ready to rock and roll, and they get the first down.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Gets it out quickly. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And the returner will be dragged down. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
He was trying to do it all by himself. At the end of the day, it's a tackle for loss.
I mean, the number of tackles he broke, at some point, somebody's got to get blocked to help the guy out a little bit.
Man, the defense was like a bunch of zombies on that last play. They just would not stop chasing that ball carrier.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Georgia lining up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Now on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top on first down. Working the middle, it's complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Running behind that left side. And this one will be stopped for no...
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Firing to the right, complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Man, great effort by the defense there. They almost come up with the interception. The defender just couldn't get his foot back in bounds.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Looking for room at the 30. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Here they're trying to get it to the edge. Sweet cut there. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
The best offenses are the ones that can run the football in the red zone when the defense knows it's coming. It's hard to throw the ball down in this area of the field. They go with the toss play, and they pick up a big gain.
Quick toss. Touchdown, Tigers! Great job by the back on the option. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
It looks like the offense just had the defense confused on that option play. Nobody accounting for the pitch man.
And he pumps it up inside the 20. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. And they'll start this drive off in business. First and goal from the 9. They'll move the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown LSU!
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Now on the move. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Fights off the defender. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 15, and that gives him some more room to work. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Longo. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Georgia going up tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Over the middle, it's Pryor. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
Shotgun snap on third down. Fires into the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Jocelyn. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quick completion on the out. Oh, there might have been trouble if they hadn't knocked him down so quickly. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass. Under fire. He throws. Oh, it's picked off. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. They'll send out the kicker here. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And they didn't get him lined up in the middle, so he'll have to knock it through from 54 yards out on the left side. It's good.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
They make the stop on the return, and that is priority one. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. And that one, I don't think, went the required 10 yards. It did not. Penalty marker is out. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Wasting no time pulling on this drive. That's caught. It's Longo. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And the Bulldogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Turning it on! They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Slides away. Short hands. It's Pryor. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Dogs have a lot of options on second and inches. Give to the back. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
He'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
Man, they needed that one, and that took every bit of concentration by the wide receiver there. That was awesome. Big third down. You got to make the catch, but you got to make sure you stay in bounds. He did a really good job of securing that and keeping the chains moving.
Got his man. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And after taking a big loss on that run, you just wonder if you're on offense, if you may abandon that part of your game and just start trying to throw it. You're down by a lot here in the second half. Third quarter, you've got lots of time, but you need to throw the football to get back in this thing. It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Absolutely center cut. Spartans are forced to settle for the field goal. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab over the middle. Open space at the 25. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Looking downfield on first down. Got his man on the right. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger, and that is swagger well earned after that one.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen, you have swag, you have confidence, and you usually get a little bit loud. You used to be like, listen, feed me the rock. So many great LSU receivers in the past, and it's because of that swag.
Red pass, it's complete. Brought down, but looks as if LSU will pick up the first down. No huddle here for the offense.
When this offense wants to, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and first down, right back to the line of...
There he goes. Touchdown, Tigers! And the pummeling has started.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
35, Georgia, 9.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Longo.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Bryant. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second.
Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Looking for more room.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. On the run, it's Tootin. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the tight end. Here's the handoff. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Nice move there. Plows through the defense. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff from the gun. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Georgia sends out the punt team. Makes the tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Send the tight end in motion. They're going to open this drive with a pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he was hit just as he was... the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got a man in the middle. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. LSU will get a first down.
Well, this head coach has been a riverboat gambler all game long. He keeps going for it on 4th down. That now the 3rd time he's gone for it, and he's gotten it by running the football.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And it's really nice to have a workhorse running back that you know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards. You've already got some separation on the scoreboard. I would continue to feed this workhorse.
They want to run this quarterback. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
gets into the open. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. A 1st down run in the red zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half.
Timeout, LSU.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
Military, stop! Hey, travel!
Looks as if he's going to run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. On the ground, it's Tootin. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
The sportsmanlike thing to do might be victory formation. The stat hog would kick a field goal here. And they get the icing on the cake, and that might make for some long memories after this one.